Hello, race fans! Why is that over there? I don't know. Welcome back to the NASCAR Kellogg's Truck Series. Last time out was the Easter night thing race, the day between Good Friday and Easter, and it was a race, and it was a thing. And Billy Preston won at the Hickory Motor Speedway, and Lemmy Cooper retained the points lead. But this time out, we're at the Great Equalizer. The plates are on. Look at all of these high banks. The 33-degree bank corners is that 18 degrees in the trioval or something. 2 2/3 mile super speedway in the heart of Alabama. This, of course, is the Talladega Super Speedway. We're on the pit road. We're getting ready for today's race. Interesting. Today's NASCAR Kellogg's Truck Series race will be the State Water Heaters 250. And we take to our starting lineup, presented by Miller Lights. Meatloaf is on the front row. He's on the pole, yes. He'll start alongside Lionel Richie in the Flex Seal Ford this week. Then Taylor Goldsmith, with a good qualifying run, will line up next to last week's winner, Billy Preston. Miranda Cosgrove is going to line up next to Andre the Giant. Then Lemmy Cooper and Shade Eves. Lemmy Cooper, of course, your points leader. Rounding out the top 10 will be Gilbert Gottfried and Wayne Brady. Lin-Manuel Miranda, who won 3 weeks ago at South Boston, will line up next to Steve Carell. Dwayne Johnson will line up one of our 2 part-time drivers in the field. The lad returns to NASCAR. The one, the only, Steve Park. Peter Gabriel will line up next to Daniel Bruhl in row 8. And then Weird Al Yankovic will line up next to Billy Joel. Then James Young and Hilda round out your top 20. Nicolas Cage, yeah, he's in the 09. He's going to start next to Peter Onjak. Then Frank Sinatra and Maurice White. We're Solid Snake. He'll line up next to A.J. Jones. Alex Biniaco will line up next to Gatlin Downey. And there's Tyler Ankrum in the Railblazer truck starting next to All Might. And Tom Clancy in the X side. Oh, that's a throwback truck. Lining up next to Tommy Chong. Oh, the Mr. Magoo Motorsports teammates, Buddy Lazier to the outside of Jacob Rose. Safe Light and Sirius on board. Martin Freeman, the lowest veteran in the field, next to Dan. Then Larry Hagan, who's in the Alsco, but the main colors this week. We'll start next to our other part-time driver, who is Saitama. Anyway, we're getting set here on the grid for what should be a very exciting race. There's the big Sun Oil Company sign right there. Yeah. Anyway, 38 trucks will be, 29 laps scheduled? Discount, what is that? Discount furniture? Discount food mark. Anyway, we go trackside for the most famous words in the entirety of motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Thanks a lot, enthusiastic announcer girl. Well, I think KG has called Vanna White before. Anyway, I'm announcer Western Caves, if you didn't figure that out already. All 38 trucks are rolling. Nothing wrong has been... Okay, that's just how they pace. I'm just not used to them not being perfectly uniform. Okay, somebody died. Or they're just pacing weird. They're just pacing weird. Let's... very weird. Very weird. Yes. I love that random flatbed truck. Yeah, that guy's the real MVP. I love how this is apparently the 06 version. You have the Sprint Cup logos, and that means... Alright. So, Peter Onjak decides he wants to be... his truck wants to be a numpty.
Drivers.
So does Dwayne Johnson. You see, this is what I have to put up with on a daily basis. Oh, now Downey.
Drivers.
Now Hilda. Take 5.
Drivers.
6. Wow, it was a whole team. It's...
Drivers.
Okay, this is where we were at. Take 6. The amount of people who pit before have problems before the green flag is so unrealistic. Anyway, bear with me. At least with this handy new chat box thing. That gives us all sorts of analytical data on pit stops and mechanical problems that will be forming. 38 trucks willing to go for, in universe, 250 miles, but is actually going to be like 75 miles. Meatloaf will lead us down along with Billy Preston. Not Billy Preston, Lionel Richie. There's Billy Preston, though. Green flag is out, and we're racing. That's the one I wanted. I wanted that camera to show. Everybody, look at this. A decent jump. We have people already 3 wide. Billy Preston actually jumping in the 2nd place. Oh, man, am I excited for this one. Meanwhile, on the back, Billy Preston picking up where he left off last week and diving to the inside of the Flex Seal number 88. Oh, he's going to go underneath the 03. Billy Preston going to look to lead the first lap with a good push from Lin-Manuel Miranda. Not Lin-Manuel Miranda, Miranda Cosgrove, who is getting pushed by Lin-Manuel Miranda. All the Mirandas are up here. Now Lin-Manuel Miranda flashes down low to the inside as, oh, they're almost 4 wide towards the back. But it will be Billy Preston, who led the last lap last week and will lead the first lap this week. Now look who's already up here. Steve Park looking to mix it up as we're about to go 4 wide. No, they keep it. No, they're still going to go 4 wide. It's a Dodge 1-2 at the front of the pack. Luckily, when you're 4 wide at Talladega, you can make that work for a little bit. At Daytona, that's usually a death sentence, but Talladega's a little bit wider, and you can get it to work. Now, there's 3 wide for the race lead. Peter Gabriel trying to get a run up the middle, but it's Weird Al, who's gonna take it on the bottom. Oh, almost contact in the back between Dan and Tyler Ankrum. Peter Onjak's up here. So is Maurice White. Oh, they're 4 wide multi-cars deep. Now that might be a problem. Oh, you're getting close. Look at this. exciting three-wide action as now Peter Onjak is pacing the field in a race he won last year. One of them. He won like 2 or 3, I think. Ankrum, and Billy Joel, what are you guys doing? They are getting some argy-bargy back. So is James Young and State Eves. Look at this. Onjak has not quite lost the lead yet. Maurice White abandons them coming into the trial. They're for almost 5 wide, it looks like. Look at this. Look at this. Just look at that. As now Alex Biniaco goes to the race lead. Truck in the wall. It's Andre the Giant. Scrapes it barely, I think. Biniaco getting a big run off the high line as they head into turn 3. Tom Clancy looking to take second place from Solid Snake. When did he get up there? We have no clue when. He will. Now, no, not AJ Jones. He's in for The Rock. It's going. Oh, look at this. Look at this camera angle. Wow. It's a beautiful shot. You can see the whole field. Who led that lap? Dwayne Johnson. Wow. Now, AJ Jones, your defending series champion. And look who's pushing him. Lionel Richie back up towards the front. AJ Jones with a power move flashes down to the inside of the 33. Will anyone go with him? Yes! Fellow Toyota Tom Clancy makes the plunge. And look at this, a third Toyota. It's Tyler Ankrum. 5 of the 6 trucks on the inside line are Toyotas. Gatlin Downey, the lone Ford. Ankrum looking below Tom Clancy. Oh, Gatlin Downey got shuffled up. It's 5 Toyotas on a row on the bottom. At the line, a drag race. AJ Jones getting credited with a lap led. That will be important in his title defense. 38 cars underneath a blanket, separated by just over 1 second total. As now, Buddy Lazier to the end. Contact in the wall! Trucks in the wall. There's the big one! Ish. A very slow wreck. Beniaco's involved. Dan's involved. Beniaco is flipped! Hill is involved. Rose is stuck trying to get her. Might be just stuck trying to get her. Oh, there we go. If they come back to the line, it will be Frank Sinatra leading us back. Oh, dearie me. I was worried about this. I'm surprised it wasn't a bigger wreck, so let's see what happened. It looked like Hilda and Dan got together here. Oh, and right in the rows. Oh, just not what you wanted to see. And Beniaco is just in the wrong. Weird Al gets turned. Oh, Lin-Manuel Miranda. See, they keep it clean and green up there, but as you can see back here, it's a mess. It's a madhouse. There's All Might's involved. How did Beniaco even roll? Oh, I think that there was the transition of the banking, and then All Might just gave him a shove. Oh, and Rose was stuck behind Wayne Brady, who was stuck behind the flip truck of Beniaco. Dan Mandel, Alex Beniaco, Hilda all get towed back to the pits. Who's all coming down pit road? Let's see. Peter Onjak, Solid Snake, Billy Preston, Miranda Cosgrove, All Might, and Jacob Rose. That's a good... I guess Peter Onjak got some sort of damage or something. He did a good job. Oh, maybe it was there when Steve Park kind of puncherinoed him, and Beniaco has officially been listed as out of the race. So you can see everybody coming in. Once Dan actually got into the pit, it was a 20-second stop. 8-second stop for the 99. As you can see, a coolant leak has now formed on the 52 truck, we're reporting. Something is amiss on the 52 machine of Miranda Cosgrove. It's now tooling around without a hood, losing that driving primary sponsorship. Well, it looks like Northern Tool has pulled their sponsorship for the 99. Billy Preston's Face has pulled his sponsorship of his own truck. Beniaco will finish last. There's a... Oh, Jesus. I don't know what All Might's doing. They're being a little bit on the confusing end. Oh, man. Frank Sinatra. Not Mike Skinner. Who's Mike Skinner? Frank Sinatra. He's going to get credited for probably at least 5 laps led. So this caution might be the thing to give him the most laps led crown for the day. So that's good. So as we come around, we will be halfway through this caution flag pacing period. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Frank Sinatra, he's your race leader. He's only won once before. That was Iowa night last year. Nicolas Cage, he's running second. He's never won. There's Buddy Lazier. The 52 makes a pit stop. Try and fix whatever damage there is. Anyway, Buddy Lazier has only won once in the trucks. Cosgrove has indeed returned from her trip down pit lane. Lazier's lone win came in the season opener at Homestead last year. However, he did win 8 races in the Indy Racing League in his career, including the 1996 Indianapolis 500, and he's also the series champion in 2000. James Young won, I think, like 3 times last year. He swept North Wilkesboro, and he won first Iowa race? Maybe. No, it was Red Fox, so maybe he just won the 2. He flipped in the first Iowa race. And then Tom Clancy is in 3rd. As you can see, Toyotas take 6 of the first 7 spots. The defending champion A.J. Jones is 6th, and 7th is Tyler Ankrum in that Railblazer number 17. Cage, the lone Ford in the top 7. There's his next Ford is Gatlin Downey in the Superior Essex number 98. 2 highest Chevys run 9th and 10th. Dwayne Johnson in the Lucas Oil 33. And Larry Hagan in the Alsco number 8. Alsco and State Water Heaters, of course, sponsoring them. This race, of course, the State Water Heaters 250. Lionel Richie, a Ford in 11th, and 2 Chevys. Taylor Goldsmith and Shady's 12th and 13th. 14th is Weird Al, and 15th in the Ford. And 15th is Martin Freeman's Chevy. The top Dodge Ram in the field is Lin-Manuel Miranda in 16th. The Toyota Audrey the Giant in 17th. The Ram Saitama in 18th. Daniel Bruhl's Ford in 19th. Gilbert Gottfried's Toyota 20th. Then the Ford of your points leader, Lemmy Koopa 21st. Peter Gabriel's Dodge Ram 20. Second, Tommy Chong's Toyota 23rd. Then the Dodge Rams of Maurice White and Steve Park 24th and 25th. Steve Carell and Chevy is 26th. Meatloaf and a Toyota is 27th. Billy Joel and a Dodge Ram 28th, along with fellow Dodge Ram Wayne Brady in 29th, and the Chevy of All Might in 30th. And the rest of the lead lap, Peter Onjak and Billy Preston in Ford's 31st, 32nd, and the Chevy of Solid Snake in 33rd. The Toyota Jacob Rose 34th, and Miranda Cosgrove's Dodge Ram in 35th. And the Dodge Rams of Dan Mandel and Hilda White lap down. And out of the race is Alex Biniaco and his number 6 Scott's Ford for Rush Fender Racing. We're going to go back green with 19 laps to go. Frank Sinatra leads him back to green. We are underway. Frank Sinatra, a huge jump. He's getting held. The rest of the field got held up a little bit by Dan and Hilda. That could be a blessing in disguise for the rest of the pack, because now Sinatra is a sitting duck. James Young blows by him to take the lead. There goes Sinatra's teammate Tom Clancy by, and Young's teammate Tyler Ankrum. It's Toyota 1-2. Oh, James Young is going to get taken to the inside by Tom Clancy as Tyler Ankrum dives to Tom Clancy's inside. But does his run stall out a little bit? Yes. Tom Clancy is going to hold on to the race lead. Unbelievable scenes. See a few trucks off pace. Peter Onjak, who's just really in a screwy spot with his career. Miranda Cosgrove, Billy Preston, a little bit farther off pace at the moment. Solid Snake, Jacob Rose, All Might. Steve Park all hanging off the main back. Some of these drivers might be able to. Meanwhile, back at the front, Tyler Ankrum. Can he lead a lap? But Shade Eves does not want that to happen. Tyler Ankrum wants to lead it even more, though, and will lead here on lap 12. 4 wide for 7th place. Nope, they go 3 wide. Nope, they're 4 wide again. And look who's right at the front of the pack. Shade Eves is your leader, but in 2nd place is Lemmy Koopa, who just set down the fastest lap anybody has posted all afternoon. 29 trucks with pace, at least, it looks like, could possibly win this damn thing. Darn thing. Lemmy Koopa out to the race lead. Can he get credited with leading a lap? Oh, yes, he will. They're 4 wide right behind him for 3rd. Oh, man, they're beating and banging. They're 4 wide multi-car trucks deep. The lap trucks have filtered through the field for the most part. Oh, they might not be super slow. Park has got enough pace to just sit in the back of the pack. Probably waiting for another crash. Oh, there it is! Oh, big heart in the wall goes Wayne Brady. Oh, he gets drilled by Hilda. Oh, we missed it. Race back to the line. Here comes Meatloaf, who was the pole sitter and didn't lead a lap. He will now, unless his teammate Andre the Giant can get by. No, he won't. A huge crash erupts with 15 laps to go. It means we will be single file for the restart. Some of these guys have damage in the... Who was it? Where was it? Oh no! Oh wow, that's an interesting way to wreck. So it was Downey and Taylor Goldsmith who were rubbing, and they turned down into Downey's teammate, Lionel Richie. Oh, Tyler Ankrum into the wall. That was a bad move. Oh no, no! Oh, hard into the 17. Tyler Ankrum. James Young's involved. Look at Wayne Brady goes and slaps the wall. The second big one. Oh, Lord. Look at Allmight pick off a couple of spots. What happened to Ankrum? What did he do? Did he just check? He just checked up. He decided to stop, and that's what hurt him. Several drivers, as you can see, go down pit road, including Lemmy Cooper, who was in 7th. When did he get damaged? Did they stack up? Oh, Lord, they wrecked. Tom Clancy and Frank Sinatra wrecked. And Lemmy Cooper's out of the race! Huge championship implications! Look at all the drivers retiring after this! What happened to Nicolas Cage? Oh! What on earth? Oh, everybody just piled in. What on earth? What on earth? And they continue to pile in. I'm just at an utter disbelief of what has happened. So Hilda is out. Dan Mantell is out. Wayne Brady's out. Steve Park's out. Gilbert Gottfried's out. Larry Hagan's out. Nicolas Cage is out. Gatlin Downey's out. Tom Clancy and Frank Sinatra and Lemmy Cooper are all out of this race. I don't even. Holy Lord. Holy woe is all I can say at this point. Well, Peter Onjak just got gifted a bunch of free points because of this. That's good for his hopes of making it to up in series, you know. He's in 20th at the... And so all this confusion, Saitama, who's running only part-time, has maneuvered his way into the 5th position. So as they run, Meatloaf will be your race leader, Andre the Giant 2nd, Tommy Chong 3rd, Peter Gabriel 4th, Saitama 5th, Lin-Manuel Miranda 6th, Buddy Lazier 7th, AJ Jones 8th, Shady Eves 9th, Taylor Goldsmith 10th, Martin Freeman 11th, Weird Al 12th, Daniel Bruhl 13th, Solid Snake 14th, Jacob Rose 15th, Dwayne Johnson 16th, Billy Joel 17th, Billy Preston 18th, Miranda Cosgrove 19th, Peter Ojek 20th, and Steve Carell, James Young, Reese White, Tyler Ingram All Might, and Lionel Richie, who is a lap down. Camshaft problem. 12 trucks out of this race. Mostly due to chaos and confusion on the cooldown. 20 trucks have cracked the 50 sub 50 second mark. Peter Onjek at exactly 50 seconds. So lowest truck is Billy Preston, who I believe is out of the race. No, he's still in it. He's in 18th. We're gonna go green with... Oh, we're gonna go green with 11 to go! Here comes Lionel Richie! Oh, a lap later! Anyway, I am just my back. This race has been wow. Trucks pacing the field at 70 miles an hour. Oh no, his caution was on lap 14. No wonder why. Thought it was on lap, so that was 16 to go. Yeah, 15, 14, 13, 12. Yeah, so it would be. So I was thinking it would be going green with like 10 to go, and that means Lionel Richie would be between Ankrum and All Might. But no. Green flag is out. You can see the flag man dude waving his flag wildly in the air, and we are back green. As you can see, the spread damage is not totally noticeable, as you can see. Around 10 trucks that could have possibly, not 10, but at least 9 lead lap trucks were taken out in that last incident. Start to see, Jesus Christ, are there 4 wide? Excuse me for that language. Anyway, Andre the Giant gonna take the lead, who helps him, Saitama. Oh, this is exciting as we come to 10 to go. Shady Eves makes an incredible move. Buddy Lazier will flash down to the inside of the 97. Shot out like a rocket. Oh, and he just barely led the lap. Imagine if that was the last lap. Ah! See, this front pack around 10. See, these trucks are not going to have race-winning pace. Give it a couple laps and you can determine who's all really going to be fighting for the win. Peter Gabriel. Now there's Shade Eves. Lin-Manuel Miranda's back up here. So is AJ Jones. Lionel Richie's a lap down. Rose gonna get taken, flanked to the inside by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I'd say at least it's like at least 14 trucks maybe with race-winning pace, maybe 13. There's 15 trucks in this pack though because of Mr. I'm running in 26th, the lap down. Anyway, your leader that time was Peter Gabriel. The Eves of the shaded variety. Shade Eves trying to hold off the rest of the field. Here comes your defending champ. There's 4 wide again! AJ just... Oh, they almost made contact. What are you doing? You're a lap truck. Get out of the way! One truck way out of the groove, and that's Tommy Chong. Shade Eves leads by like a truck length. Yes, indeed. Martin Freeman, though, maybe 14 trucks have a chance at victory in this 15-truck pack. Now Lin-Manuel Miranda out to the lead. Saitama's looked really fast here in this run, just not in a position to take the lead himself, just pushing people. Here comes your pole sitter Meatloaf. I think leading this lap would give him 6 laps led. That would be paramount and probably clinch outright the most laps led. He's looking a half a lane. Oh! Really interesting move by Tommy Chong as he skated up the racetrack. Look at this, the teammates going together again. All 3 of them on the low line. All 3 of the Spanish racing trucks. Although AJ Jones, I wonder if he has slight damage or just missed the setup or something, because it looked like he struggled to catch up to his 2 teammates. He's definitely 185 when his teammate's also going 185 now. Now he's catching up a little bit on the back bumper of the 30 truck. Andre the Giant is laying back enough so Meatloaf can get that 6th lap lead to break the tie with Frank Sinatra. What a points playing. What a team player, Andre the Giant, who will now take the lead for himself, unless AJ Jones has something to say about it. Martin Freeman just hanging back. I think there's really 13 trucks up here with a chance of winning this race. The caution came out now to have a 1-lap dash. Otherwise, when we hit the line, it'll be 5 to go. And they'll be racing to the checkered flag or to the yellow flag. Whatever comes out first. Oh, dearie me. No, okay, that's fine. Andre the Giant did lead that time by. Look at this. The Spanish racing trucks playing strategy. All 3 of them in the top 3 positions. Man, that would have been a photo op if that was the last lap. Now they're all up high. But look who's come to spoil the party. It's Peter Gabriel and both of the Mr. Magoo Motorsports trucks. Although Jacob Rose is really slow. Power move. Dwayne Johnson tried to make one at least. Rose really slow. That opens the door for Tommy Chong on the inside as Peter Gabriel flashes down low to the inside. 4 laps to go. We look a little bit farther through the pack. We got a mini pack of 5. Maurice White, Weird Al, Billy Joel, All Might, and Taylor Goldsmith duke it out. These 4 trucks, James Young, Billy Preston, Peter Onjak, and Marina Cosgrove. Tyler Ankrum and Steve Carell, but back to the front of the pack, Buddy Lazier with a push from Tommy Chong to the race lead. Coming to 3 miles to go. About 8 miles left as we come to the line. They're 3 wide for second place. The Spanish racing team strategy crumbling. They were 4 wide for a second. Can Lazier block for 8 miles? No! Here comes Peter Gabriel. Gabriel, probably really famous for inventing the gated reverb drum sound of the 1980s. Oh, Lord, look at that. Oh, they're 4 wide. Why are you going 4 wide? I mean, I get there's 3 to go, but... Gonna be 2 to go at the line. Lap traffic is not gonna play any Impla raisins into this. I don't think they will, at least. You shouldn't. Two laps to go. Shane Eves, we know he loves his super speedways. This is his home track, and he's going for the lead. 2 laps to go. Down the backstretch out of turn 2. So you can see the Spanish racing strategy. Meatloaf trying to salvage it, going from pole to checkers. He's trying to flash down low. Once again, help from Saitama in the 97. Out of turn 4 as they head to the tri-oval. Who's going to make the move? 3 wide. Further back, Shane Eves getting the run up high. Will lead at the white flag. 2 2/3 miles left to go. That top line definitely looks more formed up than the bottom line. Now they're about to... Saitama trying to peek out. Let's see what he's going to do. He's peeking. He's peeking. There's a look. No! Here comes Solid Snake. Can he do anything? I don't think he can. Shane Eves might be in the... No! Oh, they're side by side. Here comes Meatloaf. A pole to checkers triumph for the 03 is on the cards. Oh, they're side by side. Saitama, he's going to make one last move going into the tri-oval. It's not enough. It's a drag race between the top 2. And the top line's more formed. Shane Eves wins at Talladega. Holy Lord. Oh, Lord. I cannot believe that just happened. Shane Eves got the high line to work. I thought he was dead in the water because he went high. But that low line just did not want to seem to cooperate. Saitama wanted to get around Meatloaf. Solid Snake wanted to get around Saitama. A very unorthodox Talladega race. That was a weird way to get to the finish, and that was a weird way for it to finish, I guess. Oh, All Might finishes 5th. Where did Onjak finish? 22nd. Good work. Good Lord. Oh, somebody else cracked the mark. Oh, I got a feeling we're going to have a new points leader after this. It was a dead heat for 5th place between Andre the Giant and Buddy Lazier. They give it to Andre! No. I am seeing that. Holy Lord. Holy Lord! Oh, Jesus. That is really close to call, but I think the helicopter cam will tell. I think what we need to do, there's all the cars. A very terrible day for Rush Fender Racing. He's not gonna be happy after that. Or look, hoping next week. What is next week? Oh Lord, the Sunoco. It's gonna be the Sunoco 200 next weekend as we head to the Richmond International Raceway, back short track racing. But Shade Eves will take the 205 Live Chevrolet Silverado to victory lane. As you can see, Heartache Award goes to Wayne Brady in the 29. Thank you for holding that assist for me. Ignore this stuff. Ignore this. Ignore this. Ignore this. Heck, ignore this. As we usually do. We don't ignore this necessarily. Hickory, your new points leader, Lin-Manuel Miranda, is taking it by only 3 points. Shade Eves, a huge jump. On Jack, damage control only falls 2 spots. And look at the days Peter Gabriel and Andre the Giant had. And that was a bad luck for Larry Hagan. Terrible luck. Billy Preston with a win. And yet 21 points behind Billy Joel, who doesn't even have a top 10. Lap sled crown is still Billy Preston. Shade Eves, I believe, led the last 3 laps in that race. Yes, he led the last 3 laps on the high line. Oh, and Steve Park is a terrible day. Oh, looked like he was going to have a great day. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. The frickin' one veteran, yeah. Alex Beniaco drops the last of the full-time drivers. You hate to see it. You really do. It was James Young. Well, anyway. That was exciting. Tomorrow is the Hot Topic 300. And then the legendary WEC 500 is the day afterwards. So we hope you'll enjoy us then. And if not, we'll see you back here for the Sunoco 200. The 200. Which is... That's either a Friday night or a Saturday afternoon race. We'll see you then.